You all hear me and see my desktop? Yes? Okay. So let's go back to the Panel BI system. On the screen there, let's simple dashboard that we created in last webinar section. So this dashboard, it measures sales by market using the steer wheel sample data. It's a simple dashboard that only has 2 charts and 1 title and 1 footer. So to create such a CD dashboard, the first thing we need is to create a layout. So think the CD dashboard as a HTML page. So to create a HTML web page like this, we will need a layout that contains 3 rows. The first row will have the title, and the second row will have 2 columns, where the left column will have the bar chart, and the right column will have the pie chart. And the third row we will put the footer on top of it. So go back to the CDE editor. In layout view, we have created 5 rows. So 3 of them are what we talked before. That's the header row, and the body row, and the footer row. And we also added 2 space row to make it look better. And in header row, we have a column that contains HTML information. Here we write the title, the sales by market dashboard. And in the body section, we have 2 columns. The left column, we use it for the bar chart, and the right column for the pie chart. And we also have the footer. It also contains 2 columns. That's just simple text, and another column has the image. So that's a layout. And we also created a data source that using MDX. So here just a quick review. In data source view, if you click the MDX query, list one of them called MDX over Mandarin Jindy. So with this data source, we gave it a name called MDXQ1, and we select the steer wheels Mandarin schema. Let's provide it in the Panda system by default. And we also have a MDX query to get all the years and sales by market. Now, after we create the layout and also the data source, we will need the chart and fed the chart with the data source we created. So move back to component view see what we did before. So we created two charts, bar chart and the pie chart. These two charts components can be found under chart group. So there are a lot of different charts, but what we used before is CCC bar chart and CCC pie chart. So we gave the name to as chart for the first one, and we fed this chart with the query we built, that's mdxq1. So after the setting, the CDE chart is ready to review. So that's what we have done last in our previous webinar. Now we already have two charts for market sales, but they are static. So this time we are going to parameterize it and make the year selectable. Okay, so this one is the. So let's review. Just have a quick look on the results that I did was 1 hour ago. So here it's the CDE that has parameters. So let's do a review. Here I have already added the year selectors. So under the header, we have a description that showing us what kind of action are we going to take. Let's to select year, and we have a list of year. Let's year 2003, 2004, and 2005. So if we click and change the year, the chart will also be changed. So that's what we are going to do today. Now, let's do it again. So here I just go back to the first CDE that we created before. Then we save it as a new CDE dashboard just under webinar, and week 1, 2013. Give it a file name, demo 2013, and the title. So this is a new CDE dashboard with same content, but in another new file. So every time we edit it or change it, we save it as a new file. So as we are going to add a year selector under the header, so the similar thing as we talked about before, that we need a new row or a new place to put our selectors. So let's go to the layout view and add another row just under the header and the space. So click the row button to add one row and give it a name called year selector. Then add it to columns. The first column is for description. Just forgot to press enter. So press enter, we will have a new column called description 1, and here we add the HTML description. So where we put the set year text. Then save it, preview. So you can see the select year over there. Then we add another column. This column is for the list of years. So we call it year list, and save it. So after that, we need a parameter component to manipulate it. So in the component view, under the group generic, you will find the simple parameter components. Just add one of them and set its name to year parameter, and the default value to 2004. Save it. Now we will need another component called select component. So go to the select group and pick the select component. So give it a name, year selector, and parameter, year parameter, HTML object. That's where we are going to place this selector. So that will be year list we create in the layout. So the select component will show a list of years, but there are two places to get the data. So first one, we can use data source to get the list of years from database. And if we just have, like here, I have only very simple data like year 2003, 2004, and 2005, we can just click value array and add those years. (2005), 2005. Okay, let's review it. Now we have created the list of year for selection. So next, as the data in the chart are coming from the data source, so we are going to change the data source and make it accept the parameter. So in the data source view, we select the data source and add a parameter called year, and the value to 2004 by default. Then we edit the query to accept the parameter. Save it again. So the chart has already been filtered on the year 2004 because the default value is 2004. in our parameter setting. And now what remains is to make the charts listen to the parameter being changed in the year selector. So goes back to the components view, select the bar chart, and here we add the listener to listen to the year parameter. And we also need to add the parameter. That's year parameter, and the value is year parameter. Save it again. So after we add the chart listener and make it listen to the parameter, we are now able to change the year and see the data in the charts, both of them. So thank you all for your listening. Let's conclude my presentation about CD dashboard.
Thanks, Winston. If you have any questions, please go ahead